Alright, what's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's kind of like the old setup, like post-lift talk, pre-lift talk, all that good stuff, but there's no lift, if you couldn't tell by the title. So yeah, if you couldn't tell by the title, I'm also still feeling a little bit sick, right? So yesterday was absolutely terrible. Like, I was feeling very sick. This morning was a little bit better, but like, I didn't go to the gym still because, okay, so it was about 12, right? And my brother is about to go to the gym, and I'm like, should I go? And then I'm like, not worth it. So, I kind of rest all day, and then about 5 o'clock rolls around, and I'm feeling good. Like, I'm feeling way better. Still didn't go lift, regardless. I'm trying to get fully healthy so I can just go back at it, which is so weird because in the past week, I missed 4 days of the gym, which it just feels so off to me, because like last Tuesday and Wednesday I didn't go because cheer camp, which no hate, that was super fun. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were kind of like getting back in it, and I was already exhausted for cheer camp, so yeah, they were good lifts, but like I wasn't going full 100%. Like, I wish I would have. And then Sunday and today, Monday, which it'll be posted tomorrow on Tuesday morning, like that's when y'all will be watching this, but these videos are made like I'm a day ahead of y'all, pretty much. But yeah, so today, talking about my why for the gym. Sorry about all that random talk before. But yeah, today my why. So growing up, from I'd say about 7 to 14. So for a good 7 years, I was a big kid, right? And 13, 14, I kind of made up for it because I was like, okay, I play O-line for football. Like, it's not bad that I'm fat. But then 14 rolls around. We're in 7th grade. We're getting in the weight room, second semester for football, and I'm just absolutely loving it. Like, I'm absolutely loving bench press. I think it's the funnest thing ever. And then summer rolls around. My friend and his dad have a gym membership, and I'm like, okay, I need to get one. So I actually get one. Funny story. I actually had to lie to the owner of my gym. I still think he doesn't know, but I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't care, because at my gym you have to be 15 or older. I think it's 15 or older to like work out by yourself without a parent, and I was only 14 at the time. Wait, actually, yeah, I think that's right. No, I was 13. Okay, scratch that. Everything I said about being 14, 13. So 13 years old, go in the gym. You got to be 15 years old, right? So I tell them I'm 2 years older than I actually am, so just so I can get the membership. And I'm sure he never cared, because I actually know how to work out, because that was his main thing, right? But yeah, so I get in there. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just like a little chubby kid, no idea what he's doing. And then I kind of start just working out. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I thought somebody was coming in the room. But like I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm 13 years old, kind of just learning how to work out like with actual stuff, because all I had been doing in football, we did like hex bar deadlifts, which if you don't know what hex bar is, go look it up. It's kind of weird. I don't know. And then we did like obviously squats, bench, push-ups, all that good stuff. I just kind of really fell in love with the gym, right? Like, I just started loving lifting. And then 8th grade rolls around, I'm hitting 14. I'm doing it every day. By the end of my first semester, 8th grade year, I'm hitting 225 for one rep, and I was like, okay, I love this. And then beginning of 2025 rolls around, and I'm like, okay, because I've already lost some weight because of football, and I've been dieting a little bit. And so I'm already about like 20 pounds down for my journey. And then I go from like 190 to 160. Dude, it's game over. Like, I am lean as a bean in May 2025. And in January 2025, I was just kind of like a little bit of abs showing, Right, but like, bro, I was lean in May 2025. Yeah, I was also like really small though. But hey, that's what I loved back then. I loved being lean back then. And then, yeah, so I'd say January 2025 is when I started taking it super, super serious. And then summer of 2025 rolls around, and I'm like, I want to start making TikToks. And then, October 2025 rolls around, and I'm like, I want to start making YouTube videos. So I started doing that. And honestly, I have always said this. Anybody who asks me, like, I love YouTube. I love posting on YouTube like 10 times more than posting on TikTok and posting on Instagram. Actually, no. I like posting on Instagram. But posting on TikTok is just, it gets kind of exhausting, you know, because the algorithm is always changing. It's hard to blow up, right? Well, a lot of people think it's easy. I think it's very hard to blow up. And I think YouTube, you can just build like a good base and a good platform, and a good fan base. And you can just build like a good community with it. Same thing with Instagram. I think Instagram, you can do the same thing. But yeah, so a little bit about my why and the gym and why I do these videos. So honestly, I started doing these because if y'all don't know, I am a huge Sam Sulek fan. If you couldn't tell by like the first 6 months of my uploading, I literally modeled my videos after him, which honestly, like, it's kind of cringe, and that's not me. That's why I changed these vlogs up like a few weeks ago, because I want to be me. I don't want to be somebody I'm not, because like I'm not Sam. Do I love the gym like Sam? Do I want to be a good YouTuber like Sam? Yeah, but I'm not Sam. I'm Aiden, so I have to like act like Aiden and not anybody else. Yeah, and then, you know, January of 2026 rolls around. I'm really getting closer to God, and I'm kind of starting to be able to hear his voice again after just drowning him out for a couple of years. And you know, God's just like, use social media to project me. And I'm like, that's a good idea. So I kind of started doing that a little bit. And then, you know, ever since then, I've enjoyed it 10 times more than I already did, which I already enjoyed posting. Now I really enjoy posting. Yeah, that's kind of my why for YouTube. And my why in the gym is just, I was just tired of being that big kid, you know, being the big kid. Because I wasn't absurdly big, but to me, like looking back on it, I was insanely fat if I just think about it. And it's just like, I don't know where I would be now if I didn't come into the gym. Like, I don't know where I would be. I don't know if I would still be that same kid. I don't know what I would be doing. But I'm just very thankful that I got to get in the gym at such a young age, and I found such a deep passion for it. But yeah, that's really all this video is going to be. So I really hope y'all enjoyed that. It's not the normal style of upload. Kind of got a little deep for some parts of that. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that. God bless.